Hey everyone, greetings. Today the moon continues in Scorpio, so we are diving deep into that place of mystery where things are moving inside of us. We may not know answers yet, but this is also a really important and potent time with the Scorpio moon. So let's talk about self-care in the context of this Scorpio moon. I'm Marina Arms here with your Astro Vibe for Monday, April 14th. The moon went into Scorpio yesterday, April 13th, and because of the moon's in a time period here where it moves a little bit more slowly, so it stays in a sign for 2.5 days instead of two. And so if the moon changes signs in the morning, we essentially have three pretty much, full days, at least during waking hours, where we have that moon sign. Now, if you are in a different time zone, in a different country, a different continent, you will, maybe some of this will be more during sleeping hours. So, with that caveat, I'm going to say we are more or less having a Scorpio moon for 3 days, at least in my time zone. So I'm on Pacific time. Today, the moon is continuing through Scorpio, and yesterday I shared about how we want to think about things moving below the surface and self-care during a Scorpio moon. So Scorpio is a water sign, and it's the deepest of the water signs. So it goes into the place of mystery where things are transpiring that we can't understand yet. We can't see yet, right? It doesn't take form or take shape really yet. It's Scorpio is the place where things are moving and arranging themselves before something takes shape. So imagine like a seed under the surface of the soil, right? You can't see it. You don't even know it's there, but it's doing a lot, right? It is going through its process of awakening, unfurling, right? Getting ready to emerge above the soil into the light of day. So if you think about this time with the Scorpio moon as your time of going below the surface, of working on things that are hidden, working on the parts of you that you can't see yet, other people can't see. You don't necessarily have the words to explain it. But nevertheless, it is still very, very important. And this Scorpio moon this month falls right after the Libra full moon. So we've had this experience of the full moon in Libra, bringing some new information, helping to illuminate something more clearly that we couldn't see super clearly before. And so I had a great video on Saturday about the Libra full moon. If you missed that, definitely check it out or maybe rewatch it, right? Because we are now unfurling some of those energies. So what we do following that full moon, especially in Libra, is we are going through the processing of what was revealed. And so that happens after every full moon, but Libra in particular brings in the contradictions, the paradoxes, the dynamics between two people in relationships. And so we need to process what transpired and what it means that we don't have the words yet, but we're being that seed underneath the surface of the soil, letting things percolate, move around, reorganize, reorient based on new information that we have come to know, or we are in the process of coming to know, and to go to a deeper place of understanding its meaning. So, as I shared yesterday with the Scorpio moon, some great ways to take your care of yourself involve taking some time and space for yourself and your process, right? You might need to feel your feelings. You might need to just be for a while as things are reorienting and reorganizing inside of you. Connecting with someone you trust to support you, and you can support them, right? You could support each other in kind of sharing at deeper levels to help each other make sense or understand what is moving, or just feel what you feel, right? Just being sometimes is the best way. But it should be someone you trust, right? Somebody who gets you, somebody you feel safe with, because the importance of what is moving needs care and TLC and support. And then the third one was that you might be doing some relationship work and deepening into some of an intimate relationship, a romantic relationship, or even a friendship that needs a little deeper dive, right? Maybe some issues to work through. And so taking that time to create safe space and acknowledge the positive outcomes you want before you go into some hard conversations might be relevant. Also, the potential for intimacy and deepening into that feeling of intimacy and connection. So, those are all good ways to work with this Scorpio moon energy. Also, remember that this is a good time to focus on the deeper energy of things. So, if you are a person who likes to do ritual or connect with setting intentions, right? I mean, we talk about setting intentions at the new moon, but this is just a really good time to reaffirm your intentions, to put things in motion energetically, and to recognize that it's not necessarily logical. So, the purpose of ritual is to align the energies, to sort of remind yourself and your creative process, here's where I want to go, here's what's important to me. Let's affirm this, let's reaffirm this, let's keep things moving in the right direction. And so, to the extent that maybe you're having some feelings or feeling overwhelmed, this is a good time to acknowledge what it is that really is important to you. Connect with that at deeper levels. So, if you are that little seed under the soil, right, you have to stay on track. You have to say, I'm here to become this plant, this flower, right? I have a sense of purpose that's in me, even though I can't see it yet, but I feel it, right? I know that's what I'm here to do. And so I need to organize my being toward that outcome of what it is I'm becoming. So, if you were going to be a flower, right, what kind of flower would you be? And so, feeling into that beauty, that expression, what are the colors? What kind of flower are you? Are you a big, bold sunflower? Are you a light, delicate purple lavender? Like, what kind of flower, speaks to you? Maybe that will help you think about this planting seeds for the future and helping to take what you have received in terms of information and input, and trying to process what you are learning, and what truths are being revealed, and to find within that, the anchor of what is important, why you're here, how to stay on track with that, and do the ritual or whatever that is for you. Like, sometimes just like taking a walk and clearing your head and going, okay, let's just come back to what feels really important. Take some deep breaths and affirm that. Or maybe create an altar or a vision board, or I don't know, we all have our different things that we do. Working with uh, what is the oh, like flower essences or aromatherapy, things like that that work with energy could be very supportive also. So those are some things to think about, and just keeping it simple and remembering, I have this purpose, this sense of purpose, this thing that is speaking to me, is calling to me in my life. And let's just feed that a little bit. Let's give that the nice soil and nutrients and water that I need to continue to unfold into where I'm heading for my future. All right. Thanks for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. I have a new member site. I'm going to be adding more to that this week, so check it out. Feel free to join at the free level, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.